Welcome to Greenland, where sled dogs are an ancient Inuit tradition. You and your sled dogs adventure down a path that you have always followed. You enjoy your scenic ride until your young sled dogs get distracted at the sight of another animal in the woods and they begin to deviate from the path. Even worse, the rope connecting your dogs to your sled breaks, and now you must let the sled take its course down the tall, menacing mountain. Enjoy the ride and full sled ahead. In order to create this experience, Full Sled Ahead was designed as a family coaster attraction. This coaster attraction has three main subsystems which interact with one another to form our ride. First, the coaster train with the track. Second, our chain lift. And third, our brakes and stations. Let's take a deeper dive into our first subsystem, the ride vehicle with the track itself, which is essentially the means of actual movement of our riders. The actual seats in which our riders sit are found on the coaster train, which consists of two carts with 4 seats each. Connected by a joint, these two carts have wheels which allow for movement on the track. The track consists of 2 sections of plastic tubing, one for each side of the train, which are designed for the wheels of the train to ride on. We utilize bearings as the wheels for our carts. When the train and track interact with each other, gravity causes the train to ride along the path of track we have created. Our second subsystem is the chain lift. To have the train ride on the track autonomously, we designed a chain lift mechanism to carry the train up the mountain every ride cycle. The chain lift resides along a straight section of track housed in the mountain, traveling from the ground up. The train reaches the lift hill, catches on the chain with a hook we designed on the carts, and gets pulled up to the highest point of track. There's a motor that powers the lift hill and a sprocket that's attached to the motor that moves the chain. We also installed a 3D printed guide that directs the chain up the final curve and provides a free spinning sprocket that allows the chain to ride without friction. Our third and final subsystem is the brakes and stations. In order to deal with the speed of the train, we designed a braking system to slow down our riders and prepare for unloading/load. There are 2 sections of track which contain brakes to slow down and control the train, the station and a brake section before it. When a train reaches either section, friction wheels slow it down and halt its movement. When we need the train to continue movement, the wheels rotate and move it. For this reason, we chose the station as the place along the track where our riders will be loaded/unloaded. The brakes also work with our design logic to determine when trains will be dispatched. Essentially, a train will only move forward if the section of brakes in front of it is empty. This prevents any collisions between our 2 trains. With all 3 of these subsystems working in unison, our ride is able to fully function. Full sled ahead.